The holidays are always a marathon, so let's pump the brakes, shall we? If you're scaling back but putting a hold on dry January this year, there's a handful of ways you can savor the best of both worlds with a side of balance.
Yeah, wine specialist Pamela Mysels from Fine Wine and Good Spirits brought us a sampling of wines that pair well with a healthier New Year diet. Okay, Pam, what are we starting with today?
So we're starting with a wine from our Chairman Selection Program, which is like high quality wines at discounted prices we negotiated for. It's called Humble Bunch Sauvignon Blanc. And it has a lot of bright citrus notes into it.
You can smell that, yeah.
And it's going to pair excellently with like that first pasta dish you guys just had in the kitchen.
So good.
Yeah, that vibrancy will give life to those like cooked vegetables and just make the dish seem more fresh.
It's really good.
This is a Sauvignon Blanc, you said?
Yes, it's also a great salad.
You
pairing.
said this is $10.
Yes, it is $10.
It's delicious. It's yummy.
It's really good.
It flies off the shelf.
Oh
in the
yeah,
store.
you can tell. I can see why.
So what do we have next there?
Next we have a bubbly, another one from our Chairman Selection. It is called, I call it just Anna, just shorten the name, because I can't speak French. And it is a cava, which is the Spanish sparkling, like a champagne, but from Spain.
Oh, I love that.
Another bright citrus notes, and this pairs excellently with anything. Like good bubbly goes with anything.
Yeah.
And then especially if you're trying to do like a low sugar diet on your sparkling wines, you want to look for words like brut or brut nature. Those words mean like they put less residual sugar in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
make
great.
it like not sweet.
These are both really easy to sip
I like
on.
that one.
Okay, so and next up we have this rosé.
Yes, next we have a rosé, and this will pair excellently with like any like fresh seafood you have, that fruit salads, or just like a fruit-inspired salad. And it's also 0 sugar.
Wow.
So if you're looking to, like, again, go with the keto diet or anything like that.
Yeah, that's not sweet at all.
Yeah, and excellent. Especially if you're like doing a fruit salad or something, that's already sweet. You don't want to add more sweetness onto it.
I was gonna say a lot of rosés it will be overly sweet. This is nice. It's really easy.
Yeah, and then there's one right in front of me here. This also says 0 sugar.
Yes, this is another 0 sugar. And this one, the way they get the sugar out is they spin it in a fancy machine. So there's not like any kind of like weird additives or weird non-artificial filters to get the sugar out. It's like just gravity, pretty much getting that sugar out of there. So if you're trying to still like eat like red meat, like a nice steak for dinner, but with like a nice side of root vegetables, the Cabernet with like all those rustic flavors and vanilla flavors will pair nicely with all those.
Oh, this is
accoutrements.
good. Yeah.
This one is dry. So
Yes.
it finishes
It gets
dry.
drier.
Yes. It gets drier as you sip it.
So you would order this with a nice steak.
A nice steak,
Okay.
yeah.
Some red
steak,
meat.
pork chop, anything heavy, a nice stew for the winter.
Pam, I am so intrigued by the color, the consistency of this one. It almost looks like muddled.
Yes,
right?
so this is unfiltered. So a lot of wines are filtered to give it that crystal clean look.
Yeah.
So this is unfiltered, which has a little bit more of like residual things from like the skins in there. So if you get to like the last glass in the bottle, there's a little stuff in the bottom. It's not a problem at all. It's all edible.
So you're getting the heartiness of that grape.
Yes, yeah, much more of a rustic, natural wine.
Oh yeah, that's rustic.
Yes, sure.
It's weird. It's like almost has like a tobacco-y kind of scent to it.
Yes, and it is that's very typical of the grape. It's called Sumol.
Yeah.
It's a grape that's starting to make a comeback in Spain, actually.
Interesting.
Whew, we're having a party here.
I know. And that was the last one.
That's
is
the
that
last
right?
one.
Yes.
Really great. And so all of these are available at the Fine Wine and Good Spirits stores.
Yes, it is.
It's fantastic. What is your favorite out of the lineup?
My favorite is the sparkling. Sparkling you can't beat.
I'm gonna say this first one really hit the nail on the head for
Yeah,
me.
I like
Love
the rosé. That's good. But I like that we have a lot of options that are 0 sugar.
Really
Yeah.
wonderful stuff. Thank you so much, Pam.
Yeah. All right. And thank you to Fine Wine and Good Spirits for sponsoring today's segment.
And as we always remind you, please remember to drink responsibly.